I'm here today with Representative Cory Gardner from Colorado. We're at the Steamboat Institute's 5th Annual Freedom Conference. And Congressman, tell us today what your main message is for those who might not have been able to hear it.
It was a message of opportunity about that desire to rise in every single one of us as America. You know, when the people first came to the United States to look at this new country, people like de Tocqueville wrote about the desire to rise swelling in every heart of the people who live here. And we've lost that somehow over the last several years, and we need to get that back, because I believe when that desire to rise truly comes back, we're going to be able to move this country forward. And how do we do that? We do it with good economic policies, but we do it by making sure that we adhere to those fundamental constitutional liberties this country was founded upon.
Well, it was a terrific message, and I tweeted some of the lines when you were talking about how our government is so out of control. And you said, Mr. President, the Constitution was not written in invisible ink. I thought that was a great line.
Thank you. Well, it is. I mean, this president, unfortunately, it's the truth, because this president believes the Constitution is more of a yellow light versus a red light limit on power.
Congressman, I wanted you to kind of get your feeling on the issues happening in Egypt and the funding, American funding of the issues that are going on. What's your point of view on this?
Well, I think if you go back a couple years ago when I had the opportunity to visit with members of the Israeli military, one of the things they made very clear were concerns about United States foreign policy, not knowing exactly where we stood in the Middle East, exactly who our friends were, and how we were going to treat things then, like the Arab Spring. Of course, Arab Spring has since changed dramatically. We've seen continued unrest in Syria and now Egypt. I have personally supported the defunding of the F-16, the fighter jets, things like that, and budgetary appropriations. And we have to have a real discussion about what we are going to do going forward that's in the best interest of Egypt and our key allies like Israel, but what we are going to do as a country to make sure that the best interest of the United States are the ones that rule the day.
Do you feel that you're getting a clear shake from the mainstream media about what's really happening in Egypt?
Well, I think anytime you rely on the mainstream media, you're making a mistake. So trying to talk to those commanders on the ground, the people in our intelligence community about what really is happening, the Department of Defense to get a feel for, and our allies around the region that are involved heavily in conversations with Egypt. So it's important that we hear from them. I don't think anytime you hear from the mainstream media, you're not going to get the full story.
When people that are your constituents want to find out your views on certain things, where's the best place for them to go?
Well, the best place to go to find out where I stand is our Facebook page and our website. Our Facebook page is Congressman Cory Gardner. Our website's gardner.house.gov, or give us a call. Call the office. We have offices throughout Colorado, in Washington. Would love to visit about any question that people have.
Well, for those of you who were not able to be here with us, we encourage you to go to steamboatinstitute.org and watch the videos from the Freedom Conference. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Look forward to being back next year. Thanks.